confidence, how's this all feeling? Have you ever like not felt like, oh, I'm not good enough, or I don't have what it takes? I like to visit that one frequently. Who am I? So there's some sort of key beliefs that we can work on and let work on our mind that I think really address the confidence issue. And one of those is that we offer an incredibly valuable service. That the return on investment that people get is truly priceless. It's like the credit card commercials. Yeah. Baseball tickets, $45. Hot dog, $5. Creating a memory with your son, priceless. And it is. I mean, how do you put like a value on connecting with your true nature, or having more energy, or living a longer, more engaged life? Entering into high and deep states of consciousness, being able to live in a body with joy and movement and flexibility, being able to digest food instead of it hurting. I guess ultimately we have to put like a dollar amount on our services, but it's really hard to, those aren't commodities. And so our structure shouldn't be a commodity either. So confidence, that's one piece. Another one is, and this is from Dr. Halpern. This is one I got from him years ago, and I just love it so much. It's, as an Ayurvedic practitioner, I'm not a model of perfection, but of commitment to the path. And that's important because, again, sometimes people are looking for perfection before there's progress. Oh, I couldn't do that. I still have so much, that I need to do. So, the biggest thing is that by me being human, I actually create space and safety for the other person to be human. So I don't want to, feign or imagine perfection. I want to love exactly who and where I am. It's ironically a much safer space to be totally vulnerable. And then here's one about money that I like a whole lot. Making money is great for me, great for my clients, and great for my community and the world. I came in with that, that one as an opener. It's great for me because if I've got money, I don't have to worry about it. And if I don't have money, then I've got to worry about it. And if I'm worried about it, that makes me, in more of a fight or flight space, less embodied, less, effective with clients, less able to hold, space and depth. Yeah. It's great for my clients because money is prana. And wherever I put my money, I'm putting my prana, I'm prioritizing things in my life. So if you looked at kind of our, where our money goes currently, individually, collectively, that's basically saying like that's what we care about, that's what we're valuing. So when a client invests in my services, they are prioritizing their growth, their health, their business.
I certainly have a lot to learn in this arena, but there's the understanding of when someone gives you something, that they then open themselves up to receive.
Mm-hmm.
That without, and that's, I obviously give things away too much,
Mm-hmm.
So in some ways I'm not allowing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to let people come up to my price, come up to my rates. In the beginning, if you're like still trying to get more clients, you can be flex with it if you need to, but it's actually a bigger gift to let the person come up to your rates rather than to go down. It's because if you think of money as prana, then they've committed more prana, they've invested more energy, attention, focus, resources in their health, which means that they are going to commit more, they are going to take it more seriously, go deeper, faster. One of my mentors in this that taught me a lot of this, I watched in awe as he enrolled somebody, on stage into a $10,000 a month coaching program. It's like, how did that happen?
Okay, I've got a question about
Yeah.
that, because, for instance, as far as confidence goes, I don't want to only serve the rich, and this is my biggest problem
Yeah.
comes up against charging fees like that, is that I would never go to someone for $10,000 a month. I think that's ludicrous. I don't make anywhere near $10,000
Yeah.
a month, so why would I want to spend that? And I can think of a million other ways to spend $10,000 a month. So that's where I come from.
Well, the reason would be that in that first month that you would make $30,000 through working with somebody who otherwise you wouldn't be able to make that leap.
Okay, so that makes sense. But then I think about like a 21-year-old pregnant girl that really used postpartum services.
Yeah.
Whose parents have completely disowned her. And
Yeah.
I think, wow, it'd be really cool to help her.
Yeah.
She can't afford to charge exorbitant rates. So how do I work with that? So I do a lot of charity work, as far as people come in. So that's probably my biggest problem with my rates is that people come in and they're like, I'm a starving student, and sweet, come on in,
Yeah, so decide for yourself. Decide what's the right fit for what you want. What's the monthly income that you want to make? What's the space that you have available for client hours? How many clients do you need at your full rate? And then how many basically, scholarship spaces do you have? Yeah. And I will share this though. This is awesome. I had a client who, I haven't had any of my clients just be like, oh yeah, that's so easy for me to afford your rates. Your rates, my rates. It's almost always a stretch, and that's part of the value. But I've had clients that the moment that they do that and they step in, and the reason I brought this example up was because this was happened to this guy on stage as well. As soon as he made that commitment, he pulled out his credit card. He's like, I'm in. Half an hour later, his consciousness exploded. Not his head didn't explode, but he comes up and he's like, this is exactly, he built the entire map for how he was going to get where he needed to get before he even started the coaching program. I mean, he started it because he had, but the idea is he hadn't even had his first session or anything yet, and his mind and the possibility just opened up from that commitment because he brought his energy up to a certain level. So much of any of the pain or challenges or things that we're looking at are usually because our energy is at a certain place. And when that energy comes up, it's a whole new landscape. The lights are on and we see things we didn't see before. So that's a great one. That's a great one about money. And it's great for community in the world because like we were talking about, the more that money can be aligned with hearts and minds that care about people and care about the planet, the better I like that future. Yeah, that's excellent. So play it that way. I want some Ayurvedic billionaires. Imagine what that consciousness would do with $1 billion. So those are some of the ones around the confidence piece, and then the biggest, the other thing here is confidence is an I experience. Who are you spending time with? Are they thinking that way? You spending time with other people that think confidently about business and possibilities and potential, or with other people, singing the same tune. The other way that you can sort of affect your culture is to hang out with people virtually. Read the great marketing and sales books. Read the great leadership books. Infuse your space with those thoughts and feelings on a regular basis. If you're not coming up with them on your own, go get them. Surround yourself with them. You can do that on the environment side as well, right? Check.